when she finally leaves her man, she doesn't make noise.
Of course. She will not make noise. She'll just leave. Women are emotional beings. Men are logical beings. That's what we're made to understand. Men will always stick to logic. But what they did not tell us is that women are both emotional and logical beings. When a woman is in love, she buried that logical part, the logical aspect. A woman acts as if she cannot think straight. She don't know what to do with her life. Like everything about you revolves around her, and everything about her revolves around you. That is the way a woman loves. That's why they call us emotional beings, because we are quick to succumb, we are quick to submit, we are quick to turn ourselves to slave for a man that we love without that man asking if we feel treated right. But this does not mean that women are not logical beings. Where logic comes in is when it is time for them to detach. Of course, we are logical beings. We just know that if we activate both emotion and logic at the same time, it's going to affect the prestige of the man. You know, the man's ego and pride. Because when a woman activates their logic, the man feels that she is competing with him. When a woman shows you that I understand everything you're vividly doing and you cannot cheat me on any part, I am wise, I am intelligent, I am an aware person, the man will feel threatened, and the man will start feeling that the woman is competing with him. So when a woman wants to make a man to feel like a king, they bury their logic. The logical aspect of them, they bury it and they activate their emotional aspect so that the man can lead. But the point where a woman feels treated less, like this lady has literally given you the crown that be the king. So what she is expecting in return is for her to be treated like a queen. A situation whereby she is treated anything less than a slave. She will activate her logic. And that is where you will understand that there is nothing you have been doing all this while that she is not aware of. This is the reason why when a woman is getting tired of maltreatment, they will talk about it. A man can hide their emotion, but women don't know how to hide their emotion. So a woman will start talking to you about it. Babe, I don't like the way you're treating me. Babe, I deserve better. Babe, this, babe, that. They will talk to you about it. They will not just leave you hanging. You keep making it a habit. Your wife don't like to be insulted. She said you should not harass her. She said you should stop treating her less of a wife. She said you should cater for her. She said you should attend to her needs. She said you should stop cheating on her with random girls. She has been complaining and you've been making her look like she's the problem. You're not coming clear to prove how she is the problem, how she is the reason why you are dishing out all this negativity. So you're keeping her in the dark and you keep doing what you're doing. You're not ready to make changes because of her. Time will come that she will stop talking about it. She'll be quiet. She'll be the mumu you want her to be. She'll just be there. Of course, she's still aware of everything you're doing, but she don't give a damn anymore. At that time, know that the emotional aspect of that woman has been buried. Now, she has activated the logical aspect of herself. So imagine a person with the ability of both emotion and logic. It simply means that there is nothing you're going to teach her that she doesn't know. There is nothing you're going to say that she does not know. So now that she have activated her logic, she is just calculating a lot of mathematics. How am I going to get out of this marriage? How am I going to do this? How will I do this? How will I do that? So while she is still under the same roof with you, she is going to apply a little bit of emotion because she don't want you to know what she is up to. Just the same way you feel that you should hide what you are up to from her before she found out. So she is going to hide it from you. She'll stop complaining. She'll just be quiet. She'll be very nice. She'll behave like the mumu you want her to behave like. And one day, that will be the end. There are two women. One that will end your life because she feels that you've wasted her time. Those ones, they don't have conscience. They don't care. They don't care what the society will say. They don't care what the punishment will be. They're just ready to ruin your life. And there are some that just leave you alone. Like, you know what? I don't have energy to stain my hands with anybody's blood. Let me just go. And they will leave. The thing is, they will never come back. The mistake men make is that they want to apply the same method they use in their failed relationship into their marriage. When you were dating girls, that when you want to break up with them or when you want to cheat on them, you can just start giving them silent treatment. You can start giving them disrespect so that you can make it look like they're the problem while you have the chance to go and cheat. You can't use the same energy in marriage. You can't do that. It is called marriage for a reason. The way you deal and mess girls up when you were single as a guy, you can't do that in marriage to your wife. Because you break up with your girlfriend, then you go back and beg her after a few weeks of you messing around. Then you are like, okay, it is done. I know that if I go back and beg her now, she'll accept me back. Then indeed you go back and she accepts you back, because while you were away, she's also with somebody else. While your girlfriend was dating you, there are other men who has been asking her out, but because of love, she's been with you. So immediately you mess her up or you mess with her, she go looking for one of those guys and she'll be with the guy till you come back. When you come back, she's not going to be managing the two of you people, which is double dating, because a woman is aware that if you break her once, you break her again. So your girlfriend that you go back to is no longer your girlfriend. She is now our girlfriend. She's going to be maintaining you and the other person, because now she is weighing her options and she don't want to take chances. She don't want to just stick by you. Then one day you wake up and you're like, it is done again. Like, you keep playing with her emotions. But when it comes to a wife don't have option to have another partner. It is you and it is you alone. So for that reason, they activate both their emotion and logic. They try to make things work. They will talk to you about what you're doing wrong. They will put in effort. They will report you to everybody that they know that you can possibly listen to and make a change. If it still did not work, sweetheart, if she is leaving, she will leave for good. And she will never come back. Having crush on some couples that, these couples are so good together. They're not really faking it out there, They are indeed in love with themselves. And one day you just realize that they're no longer together. Somebody is tired of something and the person had to leave. Some people really prioritize their mental health, and they will never let anything on this earth ruin it for them. There are women who, when they are messed up in their marriage and they can keep managing, they will be in that marriage. They will be having an extramarital affair while they are still with you, because those ones, it is better to cheat than to be called a divorcee. It is better to be an adulterer than to be called a divorcee. That is the ideology of those women. So they will stay in that marriage, they will cheat on you back, they'll be having a extramarital affair, but they will never leave you. While there are some that they'll leave that marriage with their dignity. I am not going to mess around, not when I have another man's dowry on my head. I am leaving. But guess what? The woman that misbehave, the woman that don't misbehave, they are still treated the same way in the hands of a wrong man. May Allah bless us with spouse who will be with the coolness of our eyes and heart. May Allah bless us with everlasting marriage.